It's a victory celebration that should make your blood boil. The Taliban throwing a huge parade featuring our guns, Humvees, armored personnel carriers, and much more. They even flew one of our helicopters featuring the Taliban flag. The gear left behind said to be worth tens of billions of dollars. So why did we leave it there? And how does it make veterans feel to see the Taliban fighters flaunting our hardware? Joining me to discuss, retired Marine Sergeant and Fox News contributor Joey Jones. Joey, as you know, was a bomb tech and lost both of his legs in Afghanistan. How do you process this, Joey?
Yeah, maybe they'll find a couple of legs over there while they're looking through all that gear and they can send them back to me, I guess. The problem here is that we kind of knew all along we were going to leave a bunch of this stuff. And when I was there in 2010, they knew they were going to leave the big, heavy armored vehicles that we had there because they didn't have a logistics plan to bring them back. The problem is maybe you need to make sure the military that you're funding and supplying is going to be there when you leave before you give them all the funding and supplies. And we understood early on the problems with the Afghan National Army and the Afghan security force, and we certainly understood the problems with the corrupt government in Kabul. And what that tells me is that politicians that funded this stuff probably never intended to really leave. And it really just helps expose the fact that we've been lied to one way or the other by 4 administrations and a whole bunch of politicians.
Yeah, it's like a bad SNL sketch with no ending that just goes on and on and on. So do you want to fact check the president as he claims victory for what's happened in Afghanistan? You look where the Taliban were in 2001 when we went over there and where they are now. Is that what victory looks like?
No, but that's never really stopped, especially this president, from creating the narrative that makes sense for him. And that's the problem with this, is that you stand on that bully pulpit and you get to tell people, what you think or how you see things, but you really don't ever get checked on it. I mean, even when reporters stand in front of the president, they softball their questions a little bit, and you just never get a chance to look at them and ask them, how can you say that? How can you say that you might partner with an organization that killed thousands of us and would kill hundreds of thousands of us? How can you say that, ISIS-K is our biggest enemy when the majority of ISIS-K are Taliban fighters who didn't feel like the Taliban leadership was quite ruthless enough? And to kind of go beyond all the rhetoric here, one problem that he's not addressing is that the Taliban leadership won't be able to keep these 18 to 25, 27-year-old fighters engaged, which is their power, if they're not out beheading people and doing ruthless things. That is the bloodthirst that they've created when they indoctrinated these fighters, and that's why ISIS-K exists. So to think that there's going to be a Taliban that is more, moderate or benevolent in any way, even just outwardly looking, that's not going to happen.
It doesn't seem like it. And obviously, now there's reports, Guy Benson was alluding to this earlier in the show, the Taliban exporting our weapons to Tehran, which, makes a lot more sense. So will there ever be an uprising in Afghanistan to overthrow this regime? We've only got about 15 seconds left.
Honestly, don't know. We've never fully understood the people there, the tribalism of it, the Pashtun region being its own autonomous region split with Pakistan. Mostly what happens in Afghanistan will be driven by Pakistan, I believe.
Oh, wow. We'll keep an eye on all of it. Thanks to you, Joey. Thanks so much.
Thank you.